Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another anti-haul video. It has been so long since I've done an anti-haul. You guys, I've had this on my filming list for so long and I've had the pictures for these products saved on my computer, but I just haven't taken the time to sit down and film it. So I finally am doing this and I'm so excited because I have so many things right now that I'm not interested in buying. So if you guys want to see more, keep on watching. So before we get into it, you guys know the drill. The anti-haul is basically just a list of products that I'm really not interested in. So I like doing these because I like keeping a balance between my recommendations and then also letting you guys know what I don't think is worth spending money on. So that it's not always just like, buy this, buy this, buy this. And you guys know on my channel recently, I've been really focusing on anti-consumerism and really decluttering and trying to be more minimalistic. Really, I mean, my collection is still very big, let's be honest. Even after my declutter, I have a lot of makeup, but I'm trying to be a little bit more realistic with my purchases and more conscious of how I'm spending my money. So I definitely wanted to share my thoughts with you guys on what products I am not interested in buying. So maybe that can make a difference for if you're trying to make a decision on any of these products. Now, as you guys know, Kimberly Clark was the one. I don't know why I get so tongue twisted every time I try to say Kimberly Clark. I need to slow down and say it slower. But she was the one that really launched the popularity of the anti-haul. If you've never seen one of her anti-hauls, you have to check her out. Her videos are amazing. She's so high energy. She's hilarious. I love the way that she explains what she's buying, what she's not buying, and you definitely need to check her out. So let's jump right into this because I have some products to talk about. So some of these are holiday releases, but not everything. First of all, this here from Tarte. Tarte's limited edition blush bazaar Amazonian clay. It's the double-sided, you get what, 10 products in here? So you get 10 blushes. It looks like actually a couple might be highlighters in here. I used to really like the Amazonian clay blushes. I really did. In fact, I have a blush declutter coming up. You guys are going to see me get rid of all of my Amazonian clay blushes, most likely, because the thing about the formula with these blushes, when you first buy them, they're great, but they immediately get so hard that you cannot get the product up and it drives me nuts. So when you first get it, it's nice and smooth and you can build up just the right amount of pigment. But after like a month of having them, it's like they dry out and you can't, I'm digging my brush in there, I cannot get any pigment out. So for me, I'm not a fan of their formula. I know that's going to contradict almost everybody here on YouTube because everybody loves them. I don't like them. I don't show them to clients. I don't use them on my clients. I don't use the ones that I own anymore. I'm just not a fan. So I will not be picking up this blush palette. And like I said, I'm probably gonna get rid of all the ones that I own. So I wasn't interested in this, so that's a pass for me. As long as we're talking about Tarte, let's talk about this guy. This is the Tarte Limited Edition Treasure Chest. It looks like a bunch of eyeshadows, a couple of the cheek products, a highlighter, 2 bronzers, 2 blushes, a mini mascara, a mini lip gloss, and a liner. A lot of product for the $59 price tag, but the packaging looks super bulky. And once again, I have to let you guys know, I am not a fan of the Tarte eyeshadows. I decluttered every single Tarte eyeshadow palette I have, with the exception of the 2 travel size ones. There's something about the formula on their travel size that is better than their full size palettes. But everything else I got rid of. I got rid of my Tarte Pro palette. I got rid of all the other Tarte palettes that I've owned in the past. And I'm not a fan of Tarte eyeshadows. Once again, I don't use them on clients. I don't show them to clients. I don't recommend them to clients. And I don't use them in my personal collection. I do not like the Amazonian clay products. I feel like they are too hardly pressed. They are too firm. They don't give me any pigmentation, whether you're talking about the eyeshadows, whether you're talking about the blushes. They are too hard in their pan and you can't get them out. And then they end up looking muddy on my eye. You have to build and build and build to even see anything and it gets muddy right away. I'm not a fan of their formulation. I don't like it. I'm not gonna buy it. Okay, as long as we're talking about limited edition holiday, next I wanted to mention this here. So this is from Too Faced. This is called the Boss Lady. It's the Boss Lady set. So it comes with a palette and it looks like a planner and maybe a liquid lipstick and a mascara. You guys, is it just me? Is it just me? I am so tired of Too Faced's holiday palettes. I feel like they rush to get them out every year. The quality is never as good as like their permanent line or like their chocolate bar palettes. They're just not as good. They do a good job on packaging. I feel like they spend all of their time on their packaging and then just throw some shades in there and call it good. At least this time it looks like the variation of shades is a little bit better. I think they finally heard everybody saying stop putting the same colors of eyeshadows in every single one of your limited edition palettes. So I think that they tried to make a little bit more of an effort to vary the colors in here. So that is a little bit better, nice to see from them. But again, it's bulky. It's something I don't feel like I would reach for. I don't need it, not gonna buy it. Save myself $58. They also are coming out with this set of palettes. This is the best year ever makeup set. You get 3 palettes in here with a travel case. They do this every year. They do these 3 little sets of mini. Here's the thing with Too Faced about their holiday sets. I feel like they overdo it. They have their exclusive to Sephora, and they usually do what, 2 for Sephora, and then they do another 2 for Ulta, and it's just too much, you guys. I feel like I like the way that Kat Von D does her limited edition annual palette. One palette. Plan it for the whole year, make it good, make the quality good, make the shadow selection good, make it different from what you've done before. Don't make it look the same. Every single year you're coming out with a different version of what you did last year, but it's the same thing. And if I own last year, why would I want to buy this year? You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it's time for them to kind of reevaluate the way they're doing their holiday sets, because people don't want to keep buying the same thing over and over again, and I don't feel like the quality is equivalent to their permanent products. So it's just not worth my money. I'm gonna save it. I'm not gonna buy it, so I'm passing on this holiday set. Next, let's talk real quick about a non-holiday item. This here is coming out from Urban Decay. This is going to be a cushion foundation. Cushion foundation, I feel like that like trend came and went a long time ago and nobody really liked it the first time around. Why are we doing this again? I don't understand. I feel like you're way behind. I feel like you're way behind on this trend, Urban Decay, and like I said, nobody really enjoyed that trend, and that's why it like came and went so quickly. People did not jump on board on that one, so I don't get it. I don't get why you would want to do this. My friend April from Wanna Makeup explained it as, how did she put it? She's like, I feel like cushion foundations are like a BB cream in a hard to get into packaging, and I agree. That's basically what it is. You get really crappy coverage from them. They're really difficult to get out of the little cushion, and it just doesn't make sense. It just doesn't work. It's not worth your time trying to fiddle with it, so no, I'm not gonna be buying it. Sorry, Urban Decay, I think you missed the boat on that one. I had to mention this, you guys. So next we're gonna talk about this giant monstrosity from Sephora collection. They call it the Into the Stars palette. So every single year, they come out with one of these huge, giant palettes that has face, eyes, lips, all in one, right? It reminds me of kids makeup, let's be honest. It reminds me of like you went into Claire's and you bought one of those giant palettes for your kids to play with. That's basically what it is, but this is $49.50. It's way too much money. The quality is not there. It's bulky, it's not good quality, it's just cheap looking. So there is no way I would buy this. I wouldn't even buy this for my daughter because the price is ridiculous for play makeup. No, not gonna buy it. Now, they do it every year, like I said. Every single year they come out with one of these giant, huge palettes, and they never sell. Let me tell you guys, this is my 3rd holiday working at Sephora. We never sell these until after the holidays when they go on sale, and that's when they finally sell because they are overpriced, they're not good quality, they're bulky, they're just not worth the money. So I don't know what Sephora is doing releasing these every single year. They need to realize this is just, there's no market for this product. Unless you market it to be play makeup and you price it to be play makeup, I just think this is silly. It's silly, I always hate that it takes up room in our store. That's how I feel about this product. It takes up valuable table space where we could be putting products that people would actually enjoy and want to buy. Then there's also this palette. This one, at least it's not so big. This is the Sephora collection Easy on the Eyes. So this palette, it looks pretty. The color selection looks pretty, but I don't know. Just looking at the pictures, I feel like it's going to be the quality of the palettes that they just discontinued. That have those big square pans. They just were really unpigmented. That was the problem with those. They were very, very chalky, no pigmentation, and that's kind of what this looks like to me. Now, I have not played with this in store, so I don't know for sure that that is the quality, but that's what it looks similar to me as. So $36 for that, I don't think it is a good price unless the quality is better than what I'm anticipating, but that is something that I'm not interested in purchasing. Next, I wanted to talk about this. This is the Desert Dusk eyeshadow palette from Huda Beauty. So I was actually planning to buy this, and then we got them in store and I swatched it and looked at it and I realized I don't want it. I really don't. I heard the quality was better than her original palette, and I do agree with that, but I still don't think it's great. There's nothing special about it. It's $65. I feel like I have excuse me, I'm losing my voice. I feel like I have all of these shades in other palettes, so I don't feel like it's anything unique or special. I don't know, I feel like it's very dupeable. So for me, I'm just gonna pass on it. I don't need it, so I'm not gonna buy it. All right, one more area that I wanted to mention. In all of my anti-hauls, I have chosen to avoid this subject just because I know that people have certain opinions about this person, and I really don't want to get involved in the drama, so please don't leave a bunch of drama down below. I really just wanted to let you guys know I'm not going to be buying the new Jeffree Star and Manny MUA collaboration. So I have never purchased anything from Jeffree Star, and that is a conscious decision. I will never buy any of his products, and the reason is I just don't think he is a good person, and I don't want to support that. So that is my personal decision, my personal choice. If you like purchasing products from Jeffree Star's site, I say go ahead and do what you do. I'm not judging you, but for myself, I don't want to buy anything from him. I just don't support the decisions that he's made, the things that he said, and I don't want to put my money there. That is something I chose not to do. But this particular highlighter, which is, like I said, a collaboration with Manny MUA, they named it Uranus. Does anyone else find that really distasteful? I just feel like the name of it and the whole thing, I don't know, I found it really, it just amplified my feeling of not wanting to buy it. So I did want to mention that real quick, and I'm not going to mention that in every single anti-haul, but Jeffree Star's brand in general, I will not be purchasing anything from, and you will never see, I've never had anything in my collection from him, and I never will, because that is a brand I don't support. So I did want to mention that just really quick, but I hope it doesn't cause a lot of drama, because I really try to stay out of that. But yeah, those are all the products that I will not be buying for this holiday season. There's actually a lot more, but that is just kind of scratching the surface. If you guys want to see an anti-haul number 2 with like Ulta products, let me know, because there's definitely a lot on my list there as well that I'm not going to be purchasing. But thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!